Hey guys, welcome back to the Fool Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Just wanted to give you my thoughts after Michigan just wrapped up their 76-64 victory over the TCU Horned Frogs. And this game had a few interesting things happen. For one, Dusty May, after Michigan's victory in the first game, I can't remember who it was, but they blew him out, right? And it was kind of a story after that where Dusty May kind of said to his players, the stadium's going to be only half full. Let's show them that the fans want to come be part of this. And so I got to say tonight, I don't know if it was an official sellout, but the last I saw from imgoblue.com, they only had like 400 tickets left for the game, and that was earlier this week. So certainly the crowd was loud, and it made an impact in the game. So definitely the fans heard Dusty May's call to show up, and they certainly did. A second storyline in this game was the return of a former Wolverine. Frankie Collins returned. If you might remember, back in the NCAA tournament, he made his first start ever, I believe it was, versus Colorado State, and played an extremely good game as Michigan upset Colorado State, who was the higher seed in that, and Michigan won a couple games in that. He ended up transferring, I think, to Arizona State under Hurley. I think it's Hurley there, and then obviously now to TCU. So he came back and he made a few good plays for him. So nice to see him again, and no hard feelings. If you don't like being at a school, leave. Totally your power. Now let's talk about this game more. Michigan. A few tidbits. This isn't going to be a long video. It's basketball, and basketball is all about matchups, really. Turnovers. In the first half, Michigan had 16 turnovers. 16 turnovers. They had 38 possessions, so 42% of their whole possessions were turnovers in the first half. TCU took those 16 turnovers and turned them into 17 points. In fact, 10 of those turnovers were live ball turnovers, right, where you can't get back to, get and play defense. It was a 7-0 Michigan run to start the game, and boom, they did like back-to-back turnovers on lazy passes, and it was like boom, 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 tie game, just like that. It was crazy. They finished, Michigan tweaked it a little bit and finished with 21 turnovers for the game, so only 5 in the second half. I'd say your goal really should be about 10 or less turnovers a game. 16 in the first half. Michigan's really going to work on that. Another thing Michigan really has to work on is Golden. He is just not very in the flow yet. I think he has 3 field goals in 3 games, something like that. It's very, very low. He was 2 for 5 tonight. He missed like a bunny and then picked up a foul in the second half, and he missed another bunny, but at least he rebounded his own shot and then put it in. So it's like, boy, Michigan's really going to have to try to figure out how to work with him. It was interesting seeing the 7-footers work together, Danny Wolf and Golden working together, and Golden's just going to have to finish because Wolf can pass the ball, and that's a big part for Michigan right now. Is usually on the floor, they're having 3 to 4 ball handlers at all times. And that includes Wolf as 7-footer. And it's really interesting to see him take people off the dribble from like the free throw line and go in and get layups. Because he can handle the ball so well. He can pass very well. Excellent. So just some highlights there. Totally got to stop the turnovers. It was terrible first half. Michigan was only up by 3 points. And, TCU was terrible in the half-court offense, but, hey, give them credit. They forced turnovers. Second half, Michigan was able to pull away. They got out to a 10-point lead about 12 minutes under the 12-minute timeout, and TCU clawed back in, and I was wondering, how's this game going to finish? And it was kind of up in the air. It was like Michigan by 3 points, and then it was 6 points, and then Michigan kind of just, they made the plays. They hit their layups. They made a block here or a good defensive play there. And they got the stops, and they end up winning by 12 points. So that's a good sign. It definitely is, because they're going to have to learn how to play together. And, they're getting people back from injury. I think Jones just came back from an injury and such, or against Wake Forest he played too, I think. And it's like, they need time to gel. And it's kind of hard to do that. But, it's going to just take time. It's going to take practices. It's going to take games. So just for the stats, Burnett finished with 16 points. He only missed 1 shot. Wolf was 14 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, very, very nice. That's going to help a lot. Michigan doesn't really have an all-star. You don't say, boy, he's going to be the guy who's going to go off and go get 30 points for you. But you know what? You got a lot of solid players, and that's what you need. Michigan went 10 deep in this game, at least, when I counted. So that's definitely going to help, too. Just my thoughts after Michigan's 76-64 victory. Michigan improves to 2-1 in the not the Big Ten, on the regular season. And next game up is, I think, Monday. But we'll see. Hey, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, put them in the box below. Michigan's just going to have to tweak things up a little bit and, keep progressing. Hey, as always, appreciate the view. Until I see you guys next time, go Blue!